Okay, Judy. Do you want some food? You want a burger? You want some burger? You want this? You're not getting no candy. No. Do you want some food? You're not getting no candy. Do you want food?
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between these road warriors and the Cincinnati Bengals. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
11, Thomas. 12.
Running right is Pacheco. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
12. Here we go. 11. 180.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made. And cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go. Wide 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Quarterback of his renounce, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Drop it, 6, 1, 6, 2, green. Green, down.
From the gun, Rattler escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Watch out now. 50 series, 33, yellow.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. You, yell, 52, blue. Set,
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Six, mega. Right through. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's on target to Johnson. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 red. Red. Blue strike.
Rattler to the air now. Escapes, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Understand?
Third and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. The Dragons getting their punter out there, and he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
Take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Gives a good tempo to start the drive. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the air on third and long. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Gun.
Ready play action here. Burrow. He rolls to his right. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
12.
To the air again, it's Burrow. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do getting home that sack.
On one, ready?
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here. Second and 19. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Makes the catch. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there being looked at now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
first down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32. Red cycle.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Hits the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
On return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
11. Here we go, here we go. 11. 12.
Now Burrow. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play,
11.
come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Brought in left side by Jones. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Set, run.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2 at the 28.
Ready?
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Let's go now. 10 black. Field black. Field blue. 10.
Another run for Kamara. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Black, red, black shot. Here we go. Green jack, 45, white. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Yellow, 22.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Sticky, red, yellow, black, ultra. Claws red. Cut.
Here's Rattler. He brings it in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign him for it.
Black, 95. Ready.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
52 blaster. Red, cycle. Ready, ready.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Let's go now. Set, go.
To give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Dragons take the lead just before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, kid. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go, here we go. Start.
Burrow on 1st down. Jones reels it in. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 2nd down now. They need 7.
11. 180.
Burrow from the gun. This one's quickly to Jones. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Let's go.
Motioning one of the tight ends. To Camaro we go to start this third quarter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, set.
45-yard line.
Blue, 32, set.
Going to the ground again on first. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end left.
33. Yep, ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set, punt.
Rattler now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Green jack. Here we go, set. 60 red. 6 black on 10 cycles. Fury, yellow. Smash, red. 6, mega. Set, huh?
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Headed out right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Even if it doesn't get the first down, you can't be mad about that play offensively. The sweep was executed really well. They won the race to the edge, and they netted a solid gain.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Get up. Ready.
And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a gain of 4. And they're going to have a first down.
Yet another example why the ball finds its way in this guy's hands time after time. He's a playmaker, and he knows how to get the yards they need. Maybe not a ton there, but enough to move the sticks.
Down. 10 black.
They send a tight end in motion.
Ready.
They give to Camaro, left side. Breaks the tackle, he's still going. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready. 50, good, ready.
They'll run with Kamara. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And his run forward halted after a couple of yards. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Stop. 11, MT, take. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
1st down and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. 45, wide, hut, hut.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. Stiff arm buys him some space. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big stop.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Catch made. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here again, it's Burrow. This one's caught. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On one, ready?
They're set up at the 35 now. Burrow on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. They're on him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Brings up third down.
11 MT. Here we go.
You just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. Fourth and forever coming up.
Gun.
Desperation time here. Throwing deep to the left side. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense. Get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And this run is going to push them inside the 40. Give them 7 there.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll give him a first down.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate? Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Set. 60 reps. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
From the gun, Rattler buying some time right. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Red, cycle. Steel, black. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dragons put up even more points in a win.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons continue piling onto this lead.
Bengals 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On 1, ready?
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's get set.
Burrow setting the throw. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
On 1, ready?
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 27.
Now Burrow. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Right 80.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the offense and Burrow coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
35. Bengals 15.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
On the ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Ready, ready.
they'll give to Kamara. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Dragons close to picking up their 5th win.
Ready, set.
Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
Let's go now. 50, green.
Tight end in motion left.
Set, drop.
Pistol snap to Rattler. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. He keeps it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st down, ball at the 36. One of the tight ends in motion left. Running behind center with Kamara. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Handoff headed right. Kamara. Thought there'd be more room up the middle, but there wasn't. It closed quickly. He stopped after a 3-yard gain. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout.
Ready.
3rd down. They need 7.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Here's a give to Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Just set. 12. 12. Right, 80. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Hey, we got to keep
Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
11 MT.
Burrow now on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Sanker. And the Dragons will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dragons emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.